You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man. Good morning, everybody. Salute to everybody that's tapped in, or good afternoon, or good night, wherever you at in this world. Appreciate all of y'all. And let's get right into this video, man. I have some breaking news for you guys today. As salute to everybody that's tapped in. Like, share, and subscribe. And let me know if y'all can hear me as y'all come on in to the chat room, man. We appreciate everybody who pull up and support the channel, man. Love all y'all, man. Salute to all of y'all. And shout out to my boy Xavier again with another donation yesterday in the Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. Can y'all can hear me? I bet this. So Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, facing a major situation right now, you guys. Um, as a woman has come forward uh, with some serious claims against the current president of the United States of America. Again, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hold on one second, you guys. Let me make sure hey, y'all hit the like button as y'all come on in. Hit that like button, you guys. Hold on. Let me make sure I straighten this out for y'all. I gotta fix this real quick. I don't know why YouTube did this like this. I gotta fix it. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this out. Let me make sure I get this out for everybody. Y'all let me know if y'all can see this in the comments. All right, I think we good now. All right, I had to hold on. Let me put this right here. Yeah, man. So this woman has come out. She is claiming she actually looks like Donald Trump. She actually looks just like Donald Trump. I'm gonna give y'all the backstory right now. I had to send somebody something. All right. So the backstory goes like this, right? According to the reports, it says Donald Trump is embroiled. Let me put this on the screen right here. No, not that one. Excuse me. Hold on. I didn't even put the right one up. I did put it up. I know what I did. 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 Hold on. Okay. I put the wrong one up. I didn't mean to put that one up. That's talking about what you call a guy from that. What you call a guy from that girl. Hold on, y'all. I meant to put this one up right here. I want to show y'all this. This is crazy, bro. Bro, this woman look just like Donald Trump. I believe her. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up before we even start the video. I believe her. She looked just like Trump. To me, there's no questions. There ain't no questions, in my opinion, based off what I'm seeing right now, just off the eye test. Off the eye test, I believe her. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I believe her off the eye test alone. That's her daddy. All right, I got it now, you guys. My bad. I had the wrong thing up on the screen. There it goes. So this woman has come out now claiming that Donald Trump is her father, is her biological father. And the story is diabolical, y'all. Wait till I tell y'all the story real quick, that she is a legend. Now, according to the reports, it says Donald Trump is embroiled in an unexpected parentage claim by a woman of Turkish descent, you guys. Now, again, this is this woman right here on the screen. It goes on to say she's 55 years old. Her name is Nekla Osman. Now she's a resident of Turkey's capital city, Ankara, right? She filed a case with the 27th Family Court. She claims that the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, is her father. And she wants a valid DNA test to prove that these claims are true. Before I even go forward with this article, I believe her. Trump is 80 something years old, or damn near 80 something years old. I believe her. I straight up believe her. I'm not even gonna lie. I looked at her. If you look at her face and look at Trump's face, that's, in my opinion, that's his damn daughter. Just my opinion. So according to this woman, she was born in 1970. Official hospital and government records show that she was the daughter of a person named Sadi and Durson Osmond, who happened to be her adoptive parents. She revealed that she learned about her biological parentage only in 2017, y'all, when her foster mother told her the truth. According to her account, she learned from her mother that there was a baby swap at the hospital in Ankara, Turkey, where she was born, according to reports from the Daily Mail. She alleges that her adoptive mother, who goes by the name of Sadie, y'all smash the like button, y'all come in, this is a bombshell right here, had given birth. Let me repeat this again. She claims that her adoptive mother, Sadie, had given birth to a stillborn boy on the same day. Meanwhile, another United States citizen named Sophia had given birth to a girl and gave her to Sadie and Durson in order for them to raise her as their own. She claims her biological mother, Sophia, had asked that the girl be named after the Osmond family only since the child was a result of a forbidden relationship with none other than the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Right? Let me repeat myself again. She is claiming that her biological mother, whose name is Sophia, had asked that the girl be named after the Osmond family. This is the adoptive family. Only since the child was a result of a forbidden relationship with none other than the President of the United States of America right now, Donald J. Trump. Now, in her interviews that she has done now with the Turkish media, yo, she looked like Trump more than any of Trump's other kids. Straight up, she looked more like Trump than any of Trump's other kids. But let me say this to y'all: in her interviews with the Turkish media, she has not provided evidence explaining how her alleged biological parents, Trump and Sophia, met. But she claimed that Sophia, her mother, has shown her a picture of Donald Trump after the child was handed over to the adoptive parents. She had allegedly shared details with Sadie and Durson about the baby's biological father. Now, she has urged a DNA test to be arranged, which she says would confirm the truth. Donald Trump need to take that test. I'm sorry, Donald Trump, this girl like Donald Trump. Donald Trump need to take that damn test. When asked about why she wishes to establish Trump's parentage, she says she is not seeking to cause harm. She insists on wanting to know her birth father and not causing him any trouble. She says, I don't want to cause him any trouble. I just want to know the truth. I want to know where or whether he is my father. I would like him to speak with me. I can prove through a DNA test, she says, that Donald Trump is my father if he agrees to this test. She says, I believe he is a good father. I believe he will not turn on me or he will not turn away either. Right? Is what she says. She says she thinks that Donald Trump is a good father. Maybe she watched him and uh, the other kids and stuff. She says, "Oh, look how he treats the other kids." Well, if you think he's gonna treat you like that, shit. Yeah, I don't think he'll never take that test. I think he'll duck that test like the goddamn plague. But let's keep going, right? Because she looks just like Donald Trump. She says, I believe he would not turn away or turn me away either. So she's saying she thinks that Donald Trump is gonna straight up deny you, man. The hell you talking about? He gonna deny you from here till whatever time, you know what I'm saying, God, you know, do what he do. He not claiming you, I guarantee you that. So she says, here it goes again, y'all. The court came out and rejected her appeal. They said, oh, well, you don't have enough evidence. But she is still persistent in her goal and has thus sent petitions to the United States Embassy, as well as several courts in America now. In the wake of these recent developments, neither the White House nor the current President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, have responded to these allegations. That's a cold game right there. Donald Trump haven't responded to these allegations, neither the White House, and they know what's going on. Man, right? And this woman, I got more pictures of her. She looked just like Trump. Same face, facial, everything. She looked like Trump. She like Trump. All I gotta do is see the real mama, and I think she looked just like that dude. Now, Donald Trump, you guys, first got married in 1977 to Ivana Trump. The company welcomed 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. However, they opted for divorce in 1990. Trump then had a brief marriage with model and actress Marla Maples from 93 to 99. The duo had a daughter, Tiffany, who was raised by her mother in California. Moving on, Donald Trump got married to a Slovenian model, Melania Trump. They are blessed with a son, Barron, right? And this woman, they actually spoke out about it. Now, you can't understand this, but this is on the news. For y'all who thinking this is cap, this ain't cap, bro. This shit on the news. She done took this shit to the United States of America, to the United States Embassy, and she's done all this. So let's get into this.
Could there be a Turkish daughter in the Trump family tree? A 55-year-old Turkish woman is officially taking Donald Trump to court, claiming the American president is her biological father and demanding a DNA sample to prove it. Not just some internet rumor or meme. Necla Osman, born in 1970, grew up in Turkey, thinking her life was standard. But behind the scenes, her family history was a maze of red tape. She discovered her birth records were actually borrowed from a child who had passed away, a move for informal adoptions back in the day. Osman claims her real biological mother was actually an American citizen named Sophia, who allegedly gave her up shortly after birth. For her, the light bulb moment happened during the 2017 U.S. election. Seeing Trump all over the news, Osman's adoptive mother dropped a bombshell, claiming the man on the TV was the biological father. At first, Osman dismissed it, but the more she looked in the mirror, the more she saw the resemblance to the Trump family. She says doubts about her identity go back decades, with conflicting birth records and family members raising quiet suspicions. According to her account, her biological mother was a U.S. citizen, and she was registered under another woman's name, a practice that wasn't unheard of years ago. Fed up with the what-ifs, she leveled up the situation to the Ankara 27th Family Court. Even though the lower court initially swiped left on her request, she's not backing down. She's officially appealed the decision and is currently trying to bypass the red tape by sending legal petitions directly to U.S. courts via diplomatic channels. She openly announces that she isn't looking for a payday or a public beef. If the DNA hits and the stats align, she just wants the truth, a face-to-face meeting, and a chance to see if the man in the Oval Office knew she existed. Do you think this is just a public outlet for a woman's deep-seated family trauma? Or is there enough smoke here to justify a mandatory DNA test?
Now, I believe there's enough smoke for a mandatory DNA test. I believe that based off the fact that, yo, she looked just like this man. And I'm just going to keep it real with y'all, man. And to the people who said the court said it's cap, no. Not the Australian, the Turkish court said she need to bring forth more evidence because you guys got to remember, she was born and then given to an adoptive family. So when she was born and given into an adoptive family, all the information that she would have needed to have, then she didn't have. Her mother just recently told her, her real mother have recently told her that Donald Trump is your father in 2017. So that is when she started to investigate and says, well, hey, look, I need to try to meet him and get a DNA test because I don't know who my biological father is. And my mother says that Donald Trump is the biological father. And her mother was a United States citizen. She was not. So once again, you have to peep how this goes. And she's taking it to the United States now. She's taking it all the way to the United States embassy. And Donald Trump and them won't even respond to this right now. So to somebody who said this is, well, she's not looking for money. I seen somebody in the comment section said, oh, she's looking for money. How is she looking for money? She's not suing for money. How's she looking for clout? She ain't looking for clout. She wants a DNA test. You can't believe that Donald Trump may have been sticking his Jimmy and some of these other chicks? You don't believe that? Donald Trump has already told you about all the women that, have talked about him over his lifetime. So you don't want to believe this? You know how many women they were seeing all the time back in them days that was just coming through? So you damn right. To the person in the comment section talking about man, shut up, bro. She looked just like the man. Stop capping, nigga. Point blank, period. She looked just like Donald Trump. She's 55 years old, man. So this would have been in Trump's heyday, in his young days, in his early 20s. This would have been in Donald Trump's early 20s. What the hell you think Donald Trump was doing before he got married? In his early 20s. Cut the cap, bro. Y'all coming, and I got more pictures too. I got baby pictures. And I'm going to tell you something. From the baby pictures of this woman, I was like, damn, dog. Them baby pictures look crazy, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the baby picture. She looks just like Trump, same face. I was like, damn, dog. This chick had the same face and everything as Trump. I'm gonna show y'all right now. To the dude that was on the screen, y'all over here capping and shit. She's 55 years old. What do you expect? She's 55 years old. She was born in 1970, y'all. Y'all got to remember, Donald Trump is like 80 years old. So that would mean Donald Trump would have been what, almost 24 years old? Straight up. So the people say she's like his sister, bro. She's 55. What y'all think that all these other people gonna look like when they're older, bro? You guys act like, oh well, no. When you that age, you know what I'm saying? You age, you get older. Everybody don't age the same. But I'm gonna show y'all something right now though. I'm about to show y'all this damn baby picture. I'm about to show you this baby picture of her right now. I got more pictures too. I'm about to show y'all. I got more pictures right now. This is a picture. This is her baby picture right here. Let me show y'all that. That's her baby picture. Same face, same little face as Donald Trump. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Y'all tell me. You tell me in the comment section. You tell me in the comment section. Me personally, I think it's the same face as Donald Trump, right? Man, and I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Y'all don't think these dudes have all these other little things going on? Make it make sense. Now, let me show y'all this. Put the picture up on the screen. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this picture of him right now. Hold on. Up on the screen. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on the screen for y'all. Put it on the screen. That's Donald Trump. Let me see if I can get a side shot. Hold on, you guys. I want to get a side by side. Hold on, y'all. Side by side. Get it side by side. Let's see if I can get it. Can I get it side by side? Hold on. There you go, right there. Y'all see that? So that's his younger. That's older. Younger, older. Y'all see right there. Now y'all make the decision. Now I would like to see Donald Trump take a paternity test. Why the White House has not responded to this, I have zero idea. And also, I would like to see pictures of her, right? I would like to see pictures of her when she was around 20, 22 years old. I would like to see that. I would like to see those pictures. I want to see those pictures. When she was 20, 22, 23 years old, even when she was 30 years old. Let's go back 20 something years, 25 years. I want to see that. Now, to the person who says that oh, it's like her mother, no, she's 55 years old. Y'all got to understand. How old is Ivanka Ivanka Trump? This is the part y'all got to understand. Ivanka and Jared and all them people younger. Let me show y'all something. Ivanka. How old is Ivanka Trump? Let me see. Ivanka's only 44 years old. And remember, Ivanka, her mother is Ivana, right? So, and then you look at what's the other Trump name? Trump got he got Eric Trump, whatever his name is, right? Hold on, let me pull up Ivanka Trump again. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all something. This shit gonna blow your mind when I show you this. And I want y'all to see something. Donald Trump is in some shit. And if you try and deny this, like if you I know you capping if you trying to say, oh, well, she don't look like, if you saying that, then you just on your knees. Cause I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna make y'all say, damn, Ticket, how in the world did you get that? I'm finna make y'all say that right now. Watch this next one I put up there for y'all. And I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show y'all something right now. Now, this one I show y'all right here. And remember, this woman's 55 years old. So she ain't no sprung, she ain't no, she ain't no spring, chicken. She's in her, she's in her fourth quarter. Hold on, let me put this up here. Cause see, some of y'all, when I show y'all this one, this next picture I'm finna show y'all, and y'all smash the like button as y'all come in here. This next picture I'm finna show y'all, man, ain't no way with this next picture I'm finna show y'all. Cause when I show y'all this next picture, you gonna say, damn, Ticket. This is to all the people that was capping. Why is this shit acting like this? Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, you guys, here we go, right here. Now, I want y'all to look now. This is to everybody that was capping. Now, look at that picture right there I just showed y'all. The two of them when they was younger. Now, look at this right here, y'all. Now, she in the fourth quarter. That's when you're older and you get ready to, you know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm showing y'all on the screen right now, that's Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka. Look at the nose. That man got to take a test. Right now. He got to take a test right now. Look at the nose. He got to take a test right now. No questions asked. Now, y'all niggas, y'all want to keep playing on me in this comment section? I blow keys right in your face. I blow it right in your face. You want to keep playing with me? Uh-huh. This is for all the cap. For all the cap. You wonder why they ain't answer about that text. Tell them go in there and take the paternity test. Hold on, y'all. Y'all want me to do it to him? Should I do it to him, y'all? Should I do it to him? I can make it hurt real bad to all you fanboys that was in here capping. I can make you hurt real bad right now. I can do something to make you hurt real bad. You think I'm joking? Ticket, put this up on the screen right here. It hurt their feelings even more. Who is that? Right there. That's Barron Trump. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow. Matter of fact, let me look at this. Let me look at this. Now, we have to take into consideration some things. And I'm telling y'all this, bro, right? Let's look at this. Now, what's going to happen if they find out, you guys? Yeah, those lips too. But what's going to happen if they find out, you guys, that Donald Trump may have another kid? All right? Man, bro, got to take that test, bro. Yeah, Futon and all these people ain't going to be able to get you out of this one. You can take that test, dog. Now, the President of the United States. And guess what this does, y'all? Now, all these different allegations y'all be seeing in the Epstein files where they be alleging that all these dudes have been with all these different people. Man, it makes me think that a lot of the people in the Epstein files, how many kids they probably got out here that they ain't even being daddies to. How many kids could you have out here? Now, again, Donald Trump, in my opinion, should take a paternity test. I'm looking at all of Donald Trump's claimed kids. Again, for you guys who don't know what happened, I will play it for you again. I will play it for you again. She has now gone to the U.S. Supreme Court, or the U.S. Embassy, excuse me. She has now went to the United States Embassy. And that's her and Donald Trump as kids. She's 55 years old. She would be older than all these other kids that Donald Trump has. Right? Think about what I said. Even the eyes. I look at the eyes a little bit. And remember, they got different mothers. You guys got to remember this. They got different mothers. Right? But it's funny how now all of a sudden y'all boy gonna get put on Main Street. He gonna have to step up now. This, to me, this is worthy of it. I'll play it again so y'all can hear the allegations.
Turkish daughter in the Trump family tree? A 55-year-old Turkish woman is officially taking Donald Trump to court, claiming the American president is her biological father and demanding a DNA sample to prove it. Not just some internet rumor or meme. Necla Osman, born in 1970, grew up in Turkey, thinking her life was standard. But behind the scenes, her family history was a maze of red tape. She discovered her birth records were actually borrowed from a child who had passed away, a move for informal adoptions back in the day. Osman claims her real biological mother was actually an American citizen named Sophia, who allegedly gave her up shortly after birth. For her, the light bulb moment happened during the 2017 U.S. election. Seeing Trump all over the news, Osman's adoptive mother dropped a bombshell, claiming the man on the TV was the biological father. At first, Osman dismissed it, but the more she looked in the mirror, the more she saw the resemblance to the Trump family. She says doubts about her identity go back decades, with conflicting birth records and family members raising quiet suspicions. According to her account, her biological mother was a U.S. citizen, and she was registered under another woman's name, a practice that wasn't unheard of years ago. Fed up with the what-ifs, she leveled up the situation to the Ankara 27th Family Court. Even though the lower court initially swiped left on her request, she's not backing down. She's officially appealed the decision and is currently trying to bypass the red tape by sending legal petitions directly to U.S. courts via diplomatic channels. She openly announces that she isn't looking for a payday or a public beef. If the DNA hits and the stats align, she just wants...
Right there. So everybody who's saying, oh, she's looking for money. No, she's not. She said she don't even want no payday. She just want to know the man's her father. I got more pictures too. This shit is spooky, bro. This shit is spooky. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This shit is spooky, bro. I got more pictures, man. I got more pictures, bro. I got more pictures, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro. I got more pictures. And the more pictures I can show y'all, the more it make y'all think, hey, hold on, man. This man gonna take a test. He gonna take this test, you know. The more pictures I show y'all, and I can show y'all more pictures, right? But she's been doing this, right? Now, in the past, you know, they would talk, they try to like blow her off, like it was cap. But since those files came out, ooh, right? And this is all over the news. This is MSNBC. This is all over the news, right? So she's went to the U.S. legal channels now, right? And also, let me say this. Even if she did have, she wouldn't be able to do that in Turkey. Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America. She would have had to bring her case to the United States like she's doing now. There's no way she would have been able to keep her case in Turkey. She would have had to bring her case to the United States of America. No other question about it. She would have had to do it. Right? And she had an AI generated image of her hugging Trump. Right? She had a whole bunch of different, because they were saying, hey man, it's your daughter. She says that she thinks Trump will accept her. She thinks that Trump is a good father and that he would accept her. That's what she says. I disagree. I don't think Trump will accept a damn thing about her, just to be honest with you. I don't believe it. I'm just keeping it real. I don't believe that Trump would accept anything about this woman. I just don't. I don't believe it. I don't think that Donald Trump wants those type of problems.
Could there be a Turkish daughter in the Trump family tree? A 55-year-old Turkish woman is officially taking Donald Trump to court, claiming the American president is her biological father.
To the person who said this ain't serious, yeah, it is serious. To the person who said this ain't serious, yeah, it is serious. And I'm going to tell you why it's serious. To the person that's in the comment section that just said this is not serious, I'm going to tell you why it's serious. It's serious because we have the Epstein files released, or a lot of them. And the Epstein files accuse Donald Trump of a lot of different things. Right? And so what the Epstein files have been accusing these guys of, man, bro, now you have a woman that comes out and says, hey, man, that's my father. And here's the thing, you guys. If she's lying, she looks like Trump. If she's lying, why won't Trump just take the DNA test and prove it's his lie and just move forward? But here's the thing. Don't they have Donald Trump's DNA sample as the president of the United States of America? So she can come through the courts and give her sample. Whoa. So again, all she would have to do is get a cotton swab right to the mouth, right to the cheek. Get Donald Trump's. You also get blood work done. What you afraid of? What y'all afraid of? Right? I tell you one thing. If I got somebody claiming that they're my daughter and they look like me, I'm taking that test. See, a lot of you guys, you don't want this type of stuff. You avoid this because y'all don't want that smoke, right? But if this is all cap and this is lies and fake news, Donald Trump would take a test in front of the whole world. Say, I'll take this right here and shut down all this stuff. Why not take that test? If you Donald Trump, why not take that test? They're saying that the White House and Trump has not responded to their calls, right? I want y'all to listen to what I just said. And let me look up something. I want to look something up because somebody said something in the comment section, and I want to actually fact check that, right? You said that Donald Trump, they can't take his DNA without consent or without a federal judge warrant, which is not going to happen. Well, I doubt that. I don't know. Because Donald Trump has taken so many people off, you never know if a judge that may have been appointed by, Obama or Biden or somebody like that, if one of those judges get the case, he might demand that Trump take that test. So the person who says she should have looked up something a long time ago, well, she's just found out in 2017, and she's been talking about it, but it hasn't got no. She actually went overseas, and see, that's the thing. Her going overseas in the court, it's not going to do nothing. Donald Trump is the United States of America. Your mother is American citizen. You were given allegedly to adoptive parents. So that's not going to do something to you in a different country, right? Period. You know? So all these people, like I said before, man, I don't trust any of them. They present the one thing, but they represent something different. And that's all of them. That's not just Donald Trump. This is all of these cats, bro. I be trying to tell y'all this, man. So is it hard for me to believe when a chick comes around and says, "Hey, man, that might be my father"? That was looking like, man. Listen. I believe the same shit about Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that the general public probably would never know about, right? And I'm just being honest with y'all, man. Do you think that I think that Bill Clinton, that what's the girl's name, y'all? Chelsea Clinton. You think I think that's his only child? I'm asking y'all a question. Ma'am, this is not a lie. This is actual factuals, ma'am. This is actually in the news reports. I don't know what you're talking about. You're wrong. This has been actually this is just being brought back up again because she's going to the United States courts. She's going she's going through the U.S. embassy now, right? And like I said, I'm just looking at her and his other kids. She got the same nose, same type of eye structure. And remember, they got different mothers, and they still look kind of, you know what I'm saying? Now she's older, you know what I mean? But when I look at that, I'm just telling y'all what it is, right? So yeah, man. Like I said, all these politicians and people are full of shit, if you ask me. But do I think that she looks like? Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Only a fool or a liar would deny that type of shit, bro. Not without a doubt. Shout out to the brother John B in the chat, man. Salute to you, brother. You said sorry, I'm wrong. No, I don't think I'm wrong, John B. I think that all these people are liars. I think all the politicians are liars. I think they're all liars, and I think they're all in the same boat, man. To be very honest with you, brother. You know, I don't trust any of them. It's not just about, Donald Trump for me. I think Bill Clinton is an habitual liar. You know, I know Obama's a liar. Joe Biden, a big ass liar. Joe Biden was willing to lie to the entire country. Just matter of fact, Joe Biden, he's so much of a scumbag. This fool, he freed his criminal ass son. He didn't even want his son to do his time, and that motherfucker got found guilty in a court of law. So they're all full of shit, in my opinion. I don't just limit it to one side because it ain't right. They all full of shit. Bill Clinton, in my opinion, sat up there in the Epstein deposition and lied his ass off the entire time. And I know Hillary was lying because Hillary said she didn't know nothing. If you ain't know nothing, how the hell do you know about every goddamn picture that Bill Clinton's in the Epstein file? How would you even know about that if you didn't know nothing about the whole Epstein situation? It's crazy work, man. Like I said, this is the reason why I told y'all, man. I don't respect none of the politicians, man, because they're all like they're like literally what it says. Politicians, they lie to just get you to vote. Whatever whatever way they want to kick the can, they'll kick it just so you'll follow that path. You know, I don't respect it, man. That's why when they don't be transparent 100%, it shows you they full of shit. When you're a leader, you have leadership qualities. That means when something goes down, you take the leadership role. Period. Now, if this woman didn't look nothing like Donald Trump and I wouldn't even say nothing, right? But the fact that this woman, he needs to take that test. In my opinion, he needs to take that test. That's just my opinion, bro. That's Donald Trump as a kid, and that's her as a kid. He need to take that test. you know. And Donald Trump can easily debunk all of this by taking a test and her not being, his daughter. You know, you said there was 15 people who claim Obama was their father. Man, listen, I don't believe anything about Barack Obama, man. Just to be honest with you. Another liar. Straight up. Who just want to be cool with everybody. With all, with all the celebrities and shit. That's like I said before, bro. So when I look at it all the way across the board, this is the reason why I say eliminate the two-party system, man. Eliminate the two-party system. That's just my opinion. Because I think, right, if you look at a guy like Bill Clinton, there ain't no way you gonna tell me, bro, Hillary, no, that's how I be knowing when everybody be like, oh, Hillary is guilty as Bill. Hillary know all this shit and still rocking with this dude. That lets you know what type of time and what type of person she is. Do we have any other questions about that? Right? Right? I'm asking you on that. Yeah, hey, Hillary, listen, let me tell you something. Hillary know all this shit, bro. And she's still rocking out, which lets me know she's an accomplice, in my opinion, to the bullshit. But yeah, I would like Trump to take this test right here. Yeah, I would like to see him take that test. You know what I mean? I would like to see him take that test. Most definitely. He got to take the test. Because that right there, I'm sorry, man. Her nose is too goddamn. The lips, the face, yeah, man, that's too close right there. That's too close. And I'm looking at his two different daughters. I'm looking at his dad, Ivanka. See what I'm saying? I'm looking at his two different sons too. I'm looking at Barron. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, so she's going to the United States, you guys. Embassy to demand this. And I'm a person, I want to see all these people get exposed, man. That way we can stop being in endless wars, stop doing all this foolishness that we're doing for years and years and years, right? And that we can actually move forward. The country can never move forward because we always rotating the same bullshit. Simple as that. Whether it's Democrat or Republican, it's the same shit every time. Everybody comes talking about change and it always be the same. Period. You just got out of a war with the whole Iraq situation. Think about this, y'all. The economy starting to get a little bit better. Then what happens? You get back into another war. Come on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Right? Then when I seen Obama and Trump dapping it up and shit and laughing with each other and all that, I already knew what time it was, man. I said, man, I ain't trust none of these cats, man. This dude's capping. Shout out to my girl Elaine in the building. Salute to Elaine, y'all. Elaine, what's up? Salute to you. Hope you're feeling good. Hope everything going great with you. Elaine, what you think? I believe Donald Trump got to take the test. Hey, Elaine, I think Donald Trump has to take this test. I think you got to take the test. I mean, bro, when I look at these pictures, I think he got to take that test. It only takes you 5 minutes to take the test. You're the president of the United States. Show some leadership. I think you got to take that test. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You gotta take that test. And I would not have known about this if she did not come to the United States with this. If this would have stayed overseas, I'd have probably never seen this. Her mother is a woman named Sophia that she says was, I guess she was she was Turkish but American citizen. Yeah, he got to take the test, man. I'm sorry, man. It's too close right there. You know what I mean? And she's not even talking bad about Trump. If y'all look at what she said, she's not even talking bad about Donald Trump. She says that she thinks Donald Trump is a great father, and that Donald Trump would accept her with open arms if she's his daughter, which she believes he is. I mean, damn. She's not even. She's not even. And this is the thing I think people are failing to realize. She is not even being malicious, right? She's not even being malicious. She's not suing for money. She's not looking for clout. She just wants to know if this man is her father. I don't have no problem with that, right? I don't have no problem with that, you know. But it does make me think, how many of all those people in the Epstein files, how many kids do those people allegedly have? That's just running around here. It does make me think that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. This story right here is, man, this is the wild one right here, you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all feel in the comments. Do y'all think that Donald Trump, because she's going to the U.S. Embassy now. Do y'all think that, first of all, I'm going to ask everybody in the comment section 2 questions. Do you think she looks like Trump, for one? And for 2, do you think that Donald Trump should take the paternity test?
Father, and demanding a DNA sample to prove it. Not just some internet rumor or meme. Necla Osman, born in 1970, grew up in Turkey, thinking her life was standard. But behind the scenes, her family history was a maze of red tape. She discovered her birth records were actually borrowed from a child who had passed away, a move for informal adoptions back in the day. Osman claims her real biological mother was actually an American citizen named Sophia, who allegedly gave her up shortly after birth. For her, the light bulb moment happened during the 2017 U.S. election. Seeing Trump all over the news, Osman's adoptive mother dropped a bombshell, claiming the man on the TV was the biological father. At first, Osman dismissed it, but the more she looked in the mirror, the more she saw the resemblance to the Trump family. She says doubts about her identity go back decades, with conflicting birth records and family members raising quiet suspicions. According to her account, her biological mother was a U.S. citizen, and she was registered under another woman's name, a practice that wasn't unheard of years ago. Fed up with the what-ifs, she leveled up the situation to the Ankara 27th Family Court. Even though the lower court initially swiped left on her request, she's not backing down. She's officially appealed the decision and is currently trying to bypass the red tape by sending legal petitions directly to U.S. courts via diplomatic channels. She openly announces that she isn't looking for a payday or a public beef. If the DNA hits and the stats align, she just wants the truth, a face-to-face meeting, and a chance to see if the man in the Oval Office knew she existed. Do you think this is just a public outlet for a woman's deep-seated family trauma? Or is there enough smoke here to justify a mandatory DNA test?
Like, share, subscribe. Y'all let me know in the comments.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.